Some good backstory stuff from NFL Game Day morning. You see something on TV, you don't know the backstory to it. I've got a brilliant backstory coming up involving Mike Mayock's appearance. Raiders general manager, but he's still an NFL Network ball buster at heart. There's just no other way to put it.
M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E.
Hey,
there you go.
I said, go by the unforgettable name.
There you go. Let's see Brett Veach do that. Make the Super Bowl, but let's see Brett Veach do that. Let's see Jason Light do that.
Jason Light, yeah.
Come on now. I know they're the general manager in the Super Bowl. Let's have them rappers delight on live television.
Hip hop.
Mike Mayock. By the way, he could be listening on Raider Nation Radio and locally in Rich Eisen Show.
920 in Las Vegas.
Right, exactly. He could be listening right now, and he knows it. He knows one pop culture reference. That's it. Movies. Stripes. That's it.
I'll say Stripes and Sugar Hill Gang. Two.
Let's tell the story right now. Let's get the story right now. Okay. Mayock, who, everything is an evaluation to him. Remember when we shot Draft Day together, okay? The scene from Draft Day we shot in Radio City Music Hall together. Okay? We shot it. Ivan Reitman, the brilliant director, Ivan Reitman. Name a comedy from the 70s and 80s, and he did it. Honestly, he was part of the crew. He wrote Animal House. He directed Stripes. Ghostbusters, name it. And he directed Draft Day. Film comedy royalty. And we met him on the floor of Radio City Music Hall before shooting it, just to go over the script. And Mayock at one point says to him, he goes, I got to be honest with you. First part of Stripes was great. Second part, not so much. And Ivan Reitman's like, well, we kind of ran out of a budget, so we had to just make the second part of the movie, from Europe. And, he basically said that that's the way they had to do it. And when we were all done, I'm like, Mike, not everything needs to be an evaluation where you tell the truth. Not everything.
Can't help himself.
So sure enough, okay, smash cut to NFL Game Day morning a couple weeks ago. There's something called an XO Showdown. You seen that segment, Christopher? The XO Showdown.
Yes.
Because Kurt Warner
had the belt.
Loves giving you an XO tape. What does that mean? Well, when you break it down, like let's talk about Tom Brady's ability to throw over the middle. Let's break down the film. Let's show you the all-22 film and a spotlight here on this guy and then an arrow on this guy and a circle on that guy. And it's called an XO tape because it's about X's and O's. That's our... So Mooch loves to do it too, but Kurt has like a thing, and rightfully so. He's, a dynamite, Hall of Fame quarterback. He knows his X's and O's.
He's good at it.
We have our fun with him. Like, how many X's and O's tapes do you have in this show, Kurt?
Yeah.
Do you want another one? We have our fun with him. So we ended up having something called an XO Showdown where Mooch does his thing and Kurt does his thing.
Great. It's really
and
funny.
They dress it up with bells and whistles and like zooming cars and rocket ships and all that sort of stuff. So the other day, Daniel Jeremiah, 2 weeks ago, they surprised Kurt Warner with an XO Showdown out of the blue. Kurt knew that he was going to do an XO tape on, I forget who it was. And they dress it up by surprising him with Daniel Jeremiah joining us on remote, if you will, on Zoom from home, challenging Kurt to an XO Showdown on the spot. And they had all sorts of stuff, bells and whistles dressed up for him on his tape. And they had Kurt do his tape as well, and an XO Showdown. And then Mooch and Irv voted DJ the winner, and we kind of had our fun at Kurt's expense.
Of course, as you guys do all the time.
Correct. And we've been really laying into Kurt. Like a couple of weeks ago, he dressed in his suit. We kind of hammered him for his suit. And I said, how about tomorrow's show? You have one suit per each hour. And then he actually did it. And then we didn't notice it. We kind of treated him like that rookie who hits a home run and comes back to the dugout. We ignore him and don't high five him. We didn't make, it literally has been a rough couple of weeks for Kurt on the show. So our fantastic production staff decides to, let's have another XO Showdown with Daniel Jeremiah, and then we'll have Kurt as the winner. Kurt will be the winner. And we will have Mike Mayock surprise everybody by, he's the judge who comes in and rules Kurt the winner. And they had him written down copy to basically needle Kurt a little bit, but definitely needle Daniel worse.
Okay.
And then give Kurt the trophy, the belt.
All right.
That was the way it was set up. Andy Gregg sends a text to Mayock explaining all of this. Literally how Kurt's had a rough couple weeks. We want to give him a win. We'd like you to give him a win. Here's the copy. They wrote the copy out for Mike to deliver, to give Kurt the win. Mayock didn't respond for like 2-3 days, and Andy's like, okay, well, he's the general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders. He's busy. So he sent him one more text saying, hey, look, I know you're busy. If you can do it, great. If not, not. He gets one back immediately from Mayock saying, sorry, I've just been involved with all these meetings. I'll get it to you overnight. You'll get it first thing in the morning. Remember, Mayock has been asked to give the award to Kurt. And this is what Mayock delivered, and that we had to air because this was what he delivered to NFL Network.
What's up, boys? It's Mayock. This is a tough one. We've got two anal retentive ex-quarterbacks. One's in the Hall of Fame, and quite frankly, DJ, one's not. But I like the scrappy kid from App State. I think he watches more film than anybody in your building, and I'm probably going to have to give the nod to DJ. Sorry, Kurt.
Wow.
And thus DJ won it, and Kurt had egg all over his face anyway. Mike Mayock, everybody.
Jeez.
Anal retentive.
Broke the mold.
Anal retentive quarterback.
How great is that?
One in the Hall of Fame. One isn't.
But I know. But I know what you guys want back at NFL Network. I know what you're asking of me. Too bad.
That's the way it goes.
So I'm like, is it possible, like, that Mike didn't? He kind of looked through everything real fast and didn't understand what was asked of him. Like, nope. And you could even see, for those who might not be watching, I'll explain to those on the radio. He looks down at notes that he is prepared about what to do. The one and only Mike Mayock, everybody, still telling NFL Network producers, it's my way. Now, I'm sure you might be sitting there going, no, I was always collaborative. He was. Push comes to shove, though. I just love that, man. Oh, man, that was just a great stuff. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.